All right, we are here for our Overwatch match, which are Hanover Heroes Gold Team taking on the Wolves from Triangle, North Carolina. So it should be a lot of fun. Just here in a few minutes, they're finishing up a silver match down there in North Carolina. And they're getting set up and ready to go for our match. Our Gold Heroes team, our newly formed Heroes team, 3 members of our previous Horde Gold team moved over. We had some new members and some promoted Silver team members promoted into this team. It's a solid team. We definitely have a lot of skill here. I think they're going to go far along with their other Gold team. I think they're going to be tough to beat. But then again, the other teams have been practicing just as much as our teams have and are ready for the season ahead. This is the second week of the season. The Heroes are 1-0 on the season so far, taking out the Hanover Horde Gold team. So we had an inner center match. Which is okay, and both teams will rally back from that, I'm sure, and give the rest of the league a hard time. So we'll get this thing cranking here soon once they finish their silver team matchup. So stick with us. I'll play a few commercials, and then we'll come back to some action. All right, looks like we're getting ready to get them pulled in. Hopefully here in just a couple minutes. They just finished up their match, so I will get this thing started, play a couple more commercials, and we'll get back to this hopefully here in a couple minutes with some good Overwatch action. Hanover Heroes, gold team, taking on the Wolves from Triangle, North Carolina.
Let me show you how the boss does it. We put in work.
See ya.
Ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, the lyrics being.
They're nothing to me.
The grind don't stop. We give it in 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We give it in.
Time for the fireworks. Fire in the hole.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by Dad, alright. Push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills. You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, Battle Mercy.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does? So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Fruit
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We don't have to. Good game.
All right, we're back. You can see we're starting to pull the players in from the triangle. They just finished their game a few minutes ago, so they're still working on getting everything together on that end. A little bit of a changeover from one match to the other. But in terms of players, we've got DC Fuse, Barebow Fraggins, Weirdo, Milk My Sheep, Agent Tech, and H Jackhammer. That's the players from Hanover that make up the Heroes Gold team. We can take a look in the dojo, see what's going on in the dojo right now. Actually, it doesn't look like it's up right now. See if we can, there you see them getting ready in the dojo. There you see Weirdo and Milk My Sheep there getting set up, talking through some strategy. So we'll get this thing kicked off here pretty soon. Should just be a couple seconds here. Let them get their last players. Let me move these players over for them. All right, and we'll get this thing rocking. I'll play one more commercial for you. Try not to bore you too much with commercials, but we should get started here shortly. So stick around, and we'll be right back.
In the Overwatch League, the action is fast and frantic. To help you get the most out of your viewing experience, here are 3 things to focus on. First, the objective tracker. Want to know who's winning the map? Start here. The objective tracker shows each team's current score, objective progress, and remaining time available. Teams may start a round using one strategy, but then change it drastically as their remaining time dwindles. Each round ends when the attacking team runs out of time and they don't have any players on the objective. However, if the attackers remain on the objective as time runs out, the round enters overtime. Overtime extends indefinitely until the defenders can clear the objective of all attackers. Second, the unit frames. This is where you can see which heroes each team's players are using and the current status of those heroes. Each team's roster is separated by role. The damage players are on the left, the tank players are in the middle, and the support players are on the right. Eliminated players are grayed out until they respawn. Any status effects like hacks, stuns, or sleeps are also highlighted. The unit frames also show each hero's progress towards earning their ultimates, sometimes referred to as the ult economy. Checking each team's ult economy is a great way to determine which teams will have the advantage in the next team fight. So, look for teams to combo big offensive ultimates for maximum firepower and to save their powerful defensive ultimates to withstand enemy engagements. The unit frames and objective tracker are great places to look before and after fights, but when the action gets heated, keep your eyes on the kill feed. The kill feed shows you when a hero is eliminated and who on the enemy team is responsible. The kill feed also shows how the hero was eliminated. A white arrow signifies a basic attack, a bold arrow signifies a headshot, and if an elimination is scored with an ability, whether basic or ultimate, the kill feed.
Alright, we're getting ready to start.
In addition to elimination, the kill feed also shows the destruction of important objects like Torbjorn's turret, anyone that Mercy resurrects, and important ultimates blocked by D.Va's defense matrix. There's a lot of info to process during a game of Overwatch, but by referencing 3 simple parts of the screen, the objective tracker, the unit frames, and the kill feed, you're sure to catch every small moment of every big play.
Alright, here we go. We are into match play. Our Hanover Heroes Gold team taking on the Gold team from Triangle, North Carolina. Alright, so these are assault maps, which means one team will be playing defense, team will be playing offense. Here you see the second point. Let's zip on down here and get to the first point. Here you see the first point. I believe since we are the home team, per se, we will be assuming defense of this point. With the opposing team attacking through this area. This is called the choke point. This is one of the better chokes. We might have to pause it for a second. What's up? Alright, let me deal with this issue. I'm not sure what's happening, but we'll be right back. Alright, sorry we had a player drop out and our coach is remote today, so kind of doing this all alone, so might have a little bit of technical issues. Hopefully they can get him back in here shortly. try to invite him back in. We might have to go with a player from another team. So we'll come right back. Let me get this situated. Abram, get ready to jump in. Right now. All right, let's go ahead and run it. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. We've got a remote player who dropped off. So we'll go with a substitute silver player. See how this plays out while they try to get situated there on their side. All right. So again, here you see the Horde coming in. We'll be playing, or the Heroes coming in. We'll be playing defense. The Wolves will be playing offense. So they'll be coming in here through this checkpoint. Key element is to really use this choke. You can see hit scan up here trying to get those early picks. He's one of the most accurate players in the league. Goes for those early hits, but the Winston comes in, drives him off real quick. Anna coming in, giving him some healing along with Mercy out there. You see the Reaper up top there from the opposing Wolves team as the Wolves push in. You can see Winston around the other side of that wall there. Reinhardt going in here, gets pinned by there. Ryan Winston charges in here. See if the Heroes are able to deal with him. They do. Hit scan ends up taking him out. Good fire strike there by Reinhardt. Reinhardt goes in for the pins, eliminates him. Hanzo with the elimination, played by hit scan. You can see Genji back here. He's going to be taken care of by the Roadhog there. Zenyatta from the other team pushing in. You see they switched into using a wrecking ball this time. Let's see how that plays out for him. He comes and smashes down, gets in there, but takes some damage in the process. All right, you can see defense. Sorry, we've got that player back in, but we'll get him swapped out after this first round. Doing a good job holding the point here. Again, they have 2 minutes and 33 seconds to try to take this first point. You can see they worked in with their DPS here, their Genji and their Reinhardt. Or I'm sorry, their Genji and their Reaper. Good eliminations there by Reinhardt, taking out both their Genji and their Reaper. So their DPSs are driven back, and they're going to have to rally back at the spawn. 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Hanzo doing a good job up top. Hit scan there, raining some accurate fires down on, making it hard for them to advance, avoiding the fire strike by the Wolves there. Hanzo unleashes his ultimate. Let's see if that finds anybody at home. It does find the Reaper and, the Reinhardt and the Genji of the Wolves, sending them back, and follows up hit scan with another tough elimination on the Zenyatta from long range. They are trying to pin them back. Another good elimination, taking out the Baby Diva. So again, hit scan just proving his accuracy as the Heroes try to push back the assault. 1 minute 30 seconds. The Wolves need to try to get the first point of this map. Here you see the Wrecking Ball coming in. Just probably going to try to flank here. It looks like the team's been alerted to that as this Reaper sneaks behind here, but he's quickly pinned and taken out by CNH Gamer PC7. I believe that's Little Dog 248. You can see the Roadhog taking out the Reinhardt here and the Wrecking Ball with the help of Hitscan with 3 eliminations. Just 1 minute left for the Wolves to try to get in here against this tough Hanover Heroes team. See the Reaper there getting in, getting around the side. Here comes the Wrecking Ball again. See if he's able to find his way home. He gets up there on that ledge. Drops in the backhand side, so that's going to be something that the Heroes have to deal with. Just 30 seconds left. They're going to have to make their move here. Hopefully they've saved up some ultimates, but does look like they have 3 ultimates, so the Heroes need to be cognizant of that, particularly that Reaper ultimate, which can be really deadly. Hanzo unleashes his ultimate, Hitscan does take out that Moira. So this is the Wolves. They need to make their push here. Their Reaper does have his ultimate, so they need to be careful of that. It looks like he's worked his way in. Unleashes it. Doesn't look like he finds anybody home with that one. Couple good eliminations. They are in overtime, so the Heroes just have to clear this Wrecking Ball and this Reaper off the point. Let's see if they're able to do that. They did get the Reaper off there. Can they get this Wrecking Ball off there? He does slow his mines down with his ultimate. They do clear them all. Photo timer is ticking down. See if they have time to get back, and they do not. So the Heroes keep the Wolves from scoring any points on that first point.
I think that comes back. I think that comes back.
All right, let's see if we can get those players swapped back in. I think we've got our primary team back together. I swapped DJ Fame back in. So our remote player is back in the match. So we do have a full team at this point. So the Heroes just need to secure the first point in order to score the first map and get a point for this game. The Wolves will be playing defense, just like the Heroes did that first round. The Wolves will be running a Reinhardt, a Sigma, a Pharah, a Moira, a Reaper, and a Mercy. And the Heroes will be running a Hanzo, a Ashe, a Zarya, a Mercy, an Ana, and a Reinhardt. So good job by Little Dog 248 from the Silver team filling in. Played a nice Reinhardt there. For the Heroes, while DJ Fame, that's actually DC Fuse, was able to get back online and get his account set back up. So here you see the defense set up again using this choke. Looks like they're going to run a Pharah Mercy combo. See if that holds back the Heroes push. The Heroes being super aggressive. They've got the benefit of time on their side. Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle. Looks like the Pharah is going to take out the Reinhardt from the Heroes. Trading fires there. A good res by Mercy to bring back the Reinhardt as the Heroes start their push. Charge nullified as they charge each other, but they do take out the Reinhardt of the Wolves. Critical defensive piece on this map. Sigma's back here as the Heroes are contesting the point at this point. They do take out the Sigma. Quick push by the Heroes here. To start earning credit towards this first point, and they are going to win the first map, which is Hanamura. So good aggressive push by this tough Heroes team against the Wolves from Triangle, North Carolina. Let's see what the play of the game is. I have a feeling it was that Hanzo ultimate by Hitscan. Here you see him taking out the opposing player, chasing down this Reaper, getting the elimination on the Genji and the Reinhardt. Following it up with the accurate fires on that Zenyatta, taking them out to give the Heroes the first points of the game. All right, so we'll take a quick 1 minute break, get everything set back up for the next match, and then we'll get right back to it. All right, we're back. We're getting things set up. We played Hanover. We're going to play Horizon Lunar Colony. I'm going to give a check-in with them real quick, make sure they are good to go, and then we'll be right back here shortly. So stick with us. Vanessa, tell them to stay off chat. All right, we are going into the map. This is Horizon Lunar Colony. All right, so we swap sides this time. So if you're cheering for the heroes, they are in red. If you're cheering for the wolves, they are in blue. The teams will be pushing from this direction in terms of their spawn. They'll work this way down this corridor. You can see some high points here. And then here you see the point, which they need to get to and control. The heroes will be making the first push this time with the wolves on defense. All right, so here you see. So the wolves are working to the defensive position in blue. They'll be running a Diva, a Widowmaker, a Moira, a Reaper, a Mercy, and a McCree. And the heroes, will be running a Reinhardt, an Ana, a Mercy, a Sigma, an Echo, and a Hitscan will be running his Hanzo. So let's see how this defense plays out as the heroes push in. We'll take kind of a high point of view here. You can see Widowmaker there, McCree up top. Most of the wolves playing the high position as the heroes push in. Reinhardt charging down there. Looks like they are going to try to make their way with a flanking position to the side here. Looks like the fight's going to take place up here with them moving up the ramp, but quickly push back as the wolves kind of rally to that side, fight on back. But a good charge by Reinhardt. Elimination with the Hanzo against the Widowmaker. Ana takes out the Moira of the wolves, and a couple good eliminations by Hanzo, the Echo, and that's going to get the heroes quickly onto the point. They will start to earn credit. It looks like the wolves are going to surrender the point pretty early in the match, really, with the first push by the heroes. So good job there. The wolves are falling back to the second point. They need to stay there to earn that credit. You can see Sigma's a little play on there, but all right, heroes are pushing towards the second point. Let's follow them in. This is the circular point. See them charging in here. Looks like the Reinhardt was taken out by the McCree play, but Weirdo is going to put him right back in the match. Sigma ultimate followed up by Hitscan's ultimate. Takes out 1, 2, 3. Mercy's going to get an elimination with herself, and they will start earning credit towards the second point here. Looks like they did get a player in here in time, but they'll continue to earn credit if they can keep this last remaining Wolves player out here quickly. They will do it with a really quick push. 5 minutes still on the clock. The Heroes have set the bar high with this second push, really making it tough on the Wolves to really put up any kind of defense. They overwhelmed them. So we're going to go ahead and set up on defense here and try to keep the Wolves from pushing. All right, so here you see the point.
Ready for battle.
All right, so we're got some chat happening on the text chat, so trying to get the kids to stay off there. Nothing good comes of a game chat as stuff gets misconstrued, and we really pride ourselves on good game values, and anytime something's put in there that's even questionable, it can be misconstrued the wrong way. So we want to get on top of that and tell the boys just GGs, GRs, and resolve any issues associated with that. So they know better. We're going to fix it. And if not, we'll have players sitting out next match. All right, so we're setting up on defense here. Here you see the Wolves coming in, using a Winston this time. He's a good dive tank, so when they're having trouble getting through the defenses, it's good to get him behind the lines there. Good eliminations by Hitscan. He switched over to the Widowmaker, taking out their McCree and Moira. DJ Fame gets an elimination as well, pushing back the preponderance of the attack there. Here you see Diva being played this time. Again, if you're rooting for the Heroes, they're in red. If you're rooting for the Wolves, they're in blue. Heroes are doing a really good job holding back the Wolves' push. If they manage to hold this map, they will get the win. CNH Gamer PC5, Milk My Sheep, he's playing the Diva this time. And looks like PC Gamer 6, Agent Tech, will be playing Hanzo since Hitscan switched over to the Widowmaker. We see the Diva went back there to try to chase that Winston out. We'll see who comes out on top with that attack. Looks like they're still fighting back there, but we'll take this action. Hitscan takes out their McCree. Another set of accurate fires from Hitscan. They're working their way down around that. Milk My Sheep's Diva does ultimately take out that Winston, so we are keeping an eye on that fight on the side banner. They're good Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle. But that's going to be won by the Heroes. Reinhardt there. He's going to take them out. Here you see they did make their way onto the point with the Moira here, but she's going to quickly be dispatched. Looks like the fight's taking place over here as they try to flank as they chase down the McCree. See if that buys some time for the Wolves to get back here up on defense. But here comes the Wolves. They have 1:54 to secure this first point. Still plenty of time in this match. You can see the Reinhardt did manage to sneak around here and get onto the point. So the Heroes are going to have to come down and deal with that. Here comes the Diva Bomb. They pinned it and shielded it. So good job by the play of the Reinhardt from the Wolves. Hitscan gets a couple eliminations on the DPS, and that looks like that's going to send that push back. So good play by the Reinhardt of the Wolves there, but just not enough with his DPS being taken out by the accurate fires of Hitscan with his Widowmaker. Alright, minute 14, 13 seconds left. So here comes the Wolves marching in against this. It's a tough Heroes team. We've had some really good new players come in, some promoted silver members, and some returning members from the Gold Horde team last time. Reinhardt does take out the Ana. The support elements have been taken out by the Wolves, so that's a good start as they push their way towards the point. Our Reinhardt, however, takes out their Reinhardt. Diva here is on the point. See if she's able to keep defending. She's going to be D-Mech, so it looks like the Wolves may get this point with 30 seconds unless one of the Heroes can get back in time. looks like they may surrender it at this point, move back to defending the second point. So good job by the Wolves. So they got the first point, and the Heroes will fall back and defend this point. So that was all set up by, you can see how just getting your support elements taken out really hinders you from a defensive standpoint. And that's exactly what the Wolves did that time. You can see them pushing out. Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle here. D.Va's going to come into that fight. But they'll ultimately take that Reinhardt out. Winston is in here behind them at this point. But a couple good eliminations by Widowmaker. D.Va Bomb does go off for the Horde, taking out the Triangle. And with the support elements taken out, with DJ Fame taking out their Moira, that's going to send the Wolves back to regroup. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left. Again, still plenty of time on the map. You can see one of the Wolves up here running a Tracer, it looks like. They're going to fly in here with the Reinhardt. Looks like the Horde are now running a Winston. So let's see how this new comp helps with the defense. Winston on Reinhardt up here. Little skirmishes taking place all over the place up here as this Winston pushes forward as the Wolves continue to be driven back. Taking out their Moira there, but the Winston of the Wolves gets in back here. He's quickly rallied upon by the Reinhardt, and he's going to be eliminated with the Reinhardt and the Winston of the Heroes. Hitscan gets an elimination on the Tracer there. Reinhardt's going to charge in here for the Wolves. Looks like their attacks are getting a little bit desperate, a little bit broken up, where they were really tight on their attack on that first point. I think they're starting to feel the pressure of time. But again, still plenty of time. Minute 23 left. Let's follow some players here. Alright, back here on the point, DJ Fame, hit scan, a couple eliminations, just 1 minute left. Looks like the Heroes are going to push forward a little bit. They'll draw back and play more defensive at this point. Again, the Wolves are pushing in from this left-hand side. Lucio comes in here strong. But Winston's going to take care of the McCree. So skirmish is taking place on all over the place at this point. There is a... looks like someone has set up some Symmetra transport shields there. A couple good eliminations by Genji and Reinhardt there, taking out the Reinhardt, Moira, and Tracer of the Heroes. See, just 14 seconds left, so this will be the last chance for them to get to the point. Let's watch the point. The Wolves do have a Winston there, but he's quickly going to be dealt with. Here you see a Lucio on the point. Just 2-3 seconds left. They're going to take care of them, and they got a Reinhardt coming in here. He tries his Earth Shatter, misses, doesn't find anybody home. He's pretty much their last opportunity just with this Moira. Once they clean up that Moira, it's going to be hard for them to get back at this point. But they do. They just looks like they did get back there in time, but just short, I guess, of crossing the line in time. And that is going to do it. We'll see who the player of the game is here. Player of the game is going to be Hitscan for the second time. This time playing Widowmaker. There you see him taking aim, taking out the McCree, following it up with a couple eliminations there. So good teamwork, good hard push by the Wolves there that second time. They really had the Heroes up on their heels, but that's going to do it. We're going to see if they want to play one more for fun. I think we have enough time. So let me shoot them a message, and we'll be right back.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands. So we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on devotion when it's rolling pain.
This is gonna be fun.
And we open gates for the years.
What's this?
When it's no pain, there's no glory. wanna shut us down, you a what on? We about to go laugh on me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Ain't no killing this energy. Spill it from the sky. Them lyrics be hitting.
They are nothing to me.
Bottles are riding on my aroma. We constantly get the victory. Turn the dreams to memories. Come on. The grind don't stop. We giving it 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We giving it
Time for the fireworks.
we put in work.
Fire in the hole.
All right, we are back, and that looks like it's going to do it. The Heroes come away with a 2-0 victory, so good game, good GG's on both sides. Looks like the Wolves had to head out, so we're going to call it there. It was a lot of fun. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. Come on back. We've got another great match coming up. Let me pull up my schedule here. We've got our Hanover Horde Gold team taking on the Monterey Bay Kraken, so should be a great match. They're a tough team, and I look forward to it. So come on back at 6 o'clock, and we'll see you then. Thanks a lot.